Hi guys, it's Carmen, a mom with a vision. It's time for another pregnancy update, and I am 26 weeks now. There was basically only one thing that has changed this week, and I hope that I don't make you uncomfortable talking about it, but I think it's just a normal part of being pregnant, or actually being a woman. So yeah, this week I'm experiencing a lot of vaginal discharge, which is, yeah, like I said, it's perfectly normal as long as it's not smelly or doesn't have a weird color. So if you're also experiencing that, don't worry, as long as it looks and smells healthy. And I hope you know your bodies well enough to decide if this is normal or if it doesn't look normal anymore. The other thing that happened this week was I did a glucose test. And I want to tell you a little bit about the test itself, and then also why I did it, or my stand on testing things like that in general, and doctor appointments and things like that. So the glucose test is to test if you have gestational diabetes, so just high blood sugar levels. And it is done drinking fasting from, I don't know, for the last 8 to 12 hours. They take your blood, then you drink that glucose drink. Then they test your blood again after an hour, and you're still not allowed to eat and have to wait another hour, and they take your blood samples again 2 hours later. And therefore with the glucose test they can determine if you have high blood sugar levels then or not. And my results were negative, so that's very good. But to be honest, I didn't expect anything else, because I'm just not really in that high risk group. You are more likely to develop gestational diabetes if you are Native American or African American or Hispanic American, if you are South or East Asian, or if you're a Pacific Islander. Also, if you have a family history of diabetes, if you are overweight, if you eat unhealthy, and if you're over 25. So I think these are the main indicators. And apart from me being older than 25, everything else just doesn't apply to me. And I'm not really happy if they make you do things, like if they generally make every woman to drink that drink, because there are only so many women. I mean, of course, if you're overweight and if you're high risk, then you should do it, but why do I have to do it? And this is a bit annoying that I had to do it, because it's mandatory if you want to give birth in the birthing center. And the other option that I have in Townsville is the hospital, and I definitely don't want to give birth in the hospital. There are no home birthing midwives at the moment because of insurance reasons. So the third option I have is, I have two more options. I could get a midwife from somewhere else, but then I would have to pay her, and that's just super expensive. Or I do it on my own, so a free birth. This might be a topic for another video. But so if I want to have the option to give birth in the birthing center, I had to drink that glucose drink and do that glucose test. One thing which is important for vegans, the normal glucose drink that they give you is not vegan, apparently. My midwife told me that. I don't know how she knew it, but so if you're a vegan, then request a vegan glucose drink. And they gave me Lucozade, which is just an energy drink that you can buy at Woolies, which I find really weird. But that's what I had. So maybe that's the reason that I also didn't mind doing it in the end, although I didn't really want to do it. But the moment I drank it, I realized, yeah, okay, it tastes okay. Nothing I would normally drink, but it wasn't as disgusting as I heard the other drink would be. Actually, the girl in the room next to me, she was puking when I walked past, because yeah, her stomach just couldn't handle that high sugary drink. Yeah, I just think that I am not sure if it's okay if they make you do things that you don't want to do, and I think you should always know your options, or you should have options, and you should know all the pros and cons of every decision that you make, but I think it should be your decision in the end. And yeah, it's the same with ultrasounds, for example, and it's also mandatory to get a 20-week ultrasound if you want to give birth at the birthing center. So I also had that 20-week ultrasound, although I didn't really want to do it. I just think that there's always yeah, you never, how can I say that, they never see everything. It's just a screening test. It's not a diagnostic test. So they're screening, and they might see things that are not actually there, or they might miss things that are there, and so that might make you feel scared. Or yeah, they might tell you things like, oh, your baby has such a big head, and then in the end it turns out to be a super normal size. Or they just, yeah, they might scare you with things that are not there, or then they might miss things that are there, and then what did I do that ultrasound for if they couldn't detect it anyway? And yeah, it's just not proven 100% that ultrasounds are really harmless, so I'd rather not do it. And yeah, I just think that pregnancy isn't an illness, so why should I run to a doctor every, I don't know, couple of weeks? And why should I do certain tests if I can feel that everything is okay? And as long as I feel good and I feel my baby kicking and everything is fine, then I don't see why I would have a doctor tell me that I am fine. Like, you don't usually go and see a doctor if there's nothing you are worried about. And pregnancy is a normal state, and if you're listening to your body will tell you if it's okay or not. So yeah, that was my week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up and share and comment and whatnot. And then I hope to see you soon again. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being. Bye.